Hey y'all, I just wanted to make a video and show y'all what I highlight and what I read when I study. So, like basically, classes of property. I highlighted real property. I hope y'all can see this. Real property, personal property, fixtures, personal property, and then I might read personal property is generally movable and unattached land. It may be tangible like cars, boats, jewelry, horses, and cattle, or intangible like stocks, bonds, notes, and mortgages. Then I have something else highlighted. Personal property includes the following, like trade, fixtures, leases, and so on and so on, So we only in a couple of classes. This is my third class. Today will be my fourth class, and this is just some of the things that I highlight. Anything permanent. Like I might highlight a lot of things that might stand out that the teacher might go over or talk about. He goes down the line and we read and like he'll talk about it, give us examples and stuff, and I would just highlight some things that I think that are important to me. Like here go a test question like formal personal property that automatically conveys is most likely to what? One, occur only by agreement. B, a chattel. B, a trade fixture. B, a fixture. 4 is the answer. And difficulty, medium. So that's just some of it. And keep in mind, I'm in Virginia, so everybody's book might be different. Well, it is different because everybody has different laws. But this is a good way to study and, like I don't have everything highlighted, but the things that I do have highlighted is what I read over and over and over and just try to get it inside my head. And because these exams, the class I go to, I have to take an exam just to qualify to take my state exam. And then once I pass my state exam, then I can take the federal exam. And just like I said in my past video, the owner of the real estate school, she's a broker, and she told me, she was like, 90% of this stuff that we learning in this book, we're not never even gonna use again. So I'm like, why? Or how is that even possible? You know what I'm saying? Like all this that we are learning, these terms and these, laws and things like that. Like how are we not going to use them? I guess it's something like, how can I give an example? Like, like the periodic table. Like we know gold when we see it and it's on the periodic table, I guess. I mean, I don't know. It just seemed funny to me. Like, but here go another test question. Miss Franklin is buying property from Mr. Atkins. In order to get to the property, it is necessary to cross property owned by Mr. Travis. In the past, Mr. Travis has granted permission to Mr. Atkins for this purpose. Ms. Franklin wants to protect this privilege. What would best serve Ms. Franklin's interests? You see, it says number 1, an easement and growth. Number 2, a license. Number 3, I can't never pronounce that word. Y'all probably can. And number 4, either 1 or 3. So I put 3, and luckily it was the right one because I had to go back and find it. And yeah, I cheated on this one. So, but I had to because for one thing, I didn't know that word. So when I seen that word a second time in this question, I just went back and got lucky and seen that word, and it corresponded with the example in the question, and I picked it, and bam, I got it right. So yeah, that's probably one I really have to go back and look at again, you know. But yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Like, see, I highlight a lot of things. Like every page at least at least has a, a couple of things that's highlighted. Like I damn near highlight the whole damn page, and some of the things that he tell us to put that little asterisk. That's my little asterisk right there. I put right there. But anyway, he'll tell us put an asterisk beside ownership because that's gonna be something on the test. So I know off top, like I put my little star asterisk, whatever you call it, ownership beside ownership, and I know to read that and study it. So sometimes I try to put it in a rap song or sing it so I can remember it, you know. So yeah, that's about it, man. We can go on. Here go one more question. One more question. I give y'all one more question. But y'all can see the answer right there anyway. But anyway, Mr. and Mrs. Jones sold their home to a church, but retained the right to occupy the property as long as they live. The interest of the church is that number one, remainder estate. Number two, life estate. Number three, reversion estate. Number four, trustee. What y'all think it is? Of course, it's number one, and look at it. Very hard. I hope y'all can get this by yourself. And yeah, I hope y'all saying that wasn't very hard. Then yeah, I hope you have your real estate license, and good luck to you. And when you sell a house, I want $5. All right, so yeah, now let me just flip through this book and show y'all a couple of other things that I've highlighted. So you look at that. That's just amazing. All that stuff another question 7, and you know, it's just bam. Look at all that right there. I gotta read all that over and over and over and over and over. All right. All right, man. Y'all stay safe. Make sure y'all subscribe and comment, please. I need all the good and bad feedback. I know I can't read, but I'm trying. Never know, I might sell you a house. As long as I get some commission. All right, y'all. Peace out.